Okay. I think we're gonna start. Let's go to code. Boom. Hello. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Everything looks good. YouTube's still giving me some flack. Fix the issue with Twitch. Apparently it's something weird. I don't know. The plugin that I'm using for the RTMP doesn't seem to be turn this down a little bit. Doesn't seem to be behaving correctly with Twitch. So if I have OBS, do it as a primary. Twitch is the primary stream. Everything seems to be correct, and then I RTMP to my own cast and then to YouTube. Still getting some weird issues with YouTube. I'm trying to use their backup server. Maybe I just don't use the backup server anymore. Let's see. I don't think I have any announcements. I did change my camera. I did the thing that I was talking about where like I moved my monitors apart. That was kind of complicated just because of how my mounting system works. But yeah, essentially I pushed my monitors back. That gave me a little bit of wiggle room. So like now they're kind of like that. I dramatized it. It's like a little more flush. But yeah, my camera now sits on top of my primary monitor, and then I have my secondary monitor that runs all the streaming stuff. So yeah, no other announcements, I don't think. I know I said yesterday that I wasn't going to stream, but I decided to stream anyway. I am worried because my girlfriend has not messaged me yet. She is in a different time zone, so she's usually up by now. So I don't know if she just had a busy day yesterday and she's got a lot of sleep, or she had a hard time sleeping, but I hope she's okay. If you're watching, baby, I love you. Let's see here. So yeah, yesterday I was kind of dismayed because my learning wasn't happening. Training of the neural network wasn't happening correctly. Oh, I should clear my chat. Maybe you can do that. Oh, good chat. Cool. So that and dashboard, and I can be like, welcome. Hello. Perfect. Oh, Oncast just dipped. Oh, that's weird. Oh, I'm getting crazy fluctuations. I've dropped frames on Twitch. I guess Twitch is going to be my primary thing. I don't know. Anyway, not important. So yeah, I was really bummed because training wasn't happening, and I don't know why. I still don't know why. We made some changes. Like lost backwards wasn't being called, and we also let's see, what else did we do? We called this multiple times in epochs. And that seems to be working, but like learning didn't happen at all. It seems like it was just random. I still don't fully understand the model's, okay, cool, there we go. The model's hidden state. I don't know. I removed this and I don't know, but anyway, that's not really what we're here to do today. Yesterday, towards the end of the stream, I tried to get things out of model space, thinking that it would help grade the performance of the model, and maybe learning would happen in a more sophisticated manner if it was actually out of the model's negative one-to-one space and into like an actual what am I trying to say? Into like the actual price instead of just like the negative one-to-one. That might be difficult to grade, and as part of that, realize that we need more data, and our data wasn't in a very flexible manner or a very flexible form. usable form. So let's see. We're basically going to do all this. I did look a little bit on pandas. That's basically all I did. And I did a little bit of reading on time series problems and just the things with it. So we're going to make the difference first and foremost. We won't need to make the thing we won't need to make our input data into like a series. We can just use an array and make our functions work as if it was in a series. But basically that's just the diff and the inverse diff. Oh, just kidding. No, that's the scale as well. So it's the diff and the inverse diff that really need to be cognizant of the time series. Scaling is just going to treat it like a normal array, and then and with this we might be able to play with the features too. We might be able to scale per feature. That might help the model reason about things, but we can do that later. And then yeah, we're going to split. This is the only other thing that needs to be in a time series, or needs to be time series aware, but we already have the code for that. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing. My goal is to have hopefully all of these done. And I only have an hour, so let's just get to it. We're just gonna make a def. We're gonna do difference data, and then maybe we could do interval. I don't have any of my chat up. Okay, there we go. No one's watching. I don't know why. Good habit, I guess. So then we're going to do for I in range interval data minus. I don't know why I want to throw an E on there. And then so data I is going to be data I minus data I minus interval, yeah. So yeah, this is doing what this is. So before I had this as 0 and 1, and that was part of the problem, is that the difference is that I was diffing it wrong. It was like, I think it was forward. So now we're going to take, maybe I should draw this just to make sure I'm not doing anything crazy. Okay. Can you see that? Don't make it full screen, please. Okay. So let's see. That, boom, boom, boom. So it'll be like 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be, right, so this is like t, and t minus 1, and this is t plus 1, and whoops, t plus 2. Yeah, and so then if I is this, because this is whoops, if I is this, which is what we start at, what we start at, then we want to take this minus this, and then when I move over to here, we'll take this minus this. Oh, but it'll be modified. That's not what we want. Maybe we do want it the other way. Shampoo sales. Oh, okay. Yep. He just returns a new thing. Yeah, that's obviously obviously what you would do. Okay. Diff. So yeah, diff can be np array, or I guess np zeros. And actually, does he? Oh, he just makes a list. I think zeros has a. Or np array has like an append, so we should be able to do. And after that, we just return if I could type. Okay, so we're just gonna call this. Kind of starting over, which I'm not happy about, but it's okay. It's okay. We are learning. Learning is happening. If my model doesn't learn, I will learn. Oh, I wanted to return because I don't want to do all of the old stuff. Call it difference or difference. I guess I didn't need to put that there. Oops. Only integer scalar arrays can be. Oh. I don't think I did length. Probably save that in a variable. Oh, there is no append. That's fine. We'll just set it. So do I want I minus 1? Uh-oh. Oh, cool. Oh, well. Yeah. Okay, let's just verify this real quick. Calc. Okay, yeah, you all can see that. I'm gonna try to take these. It's probably not gonna do what I want. Oh, sweet. It almost did what I want. It's close. We'll take it, sure. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Oh, why does X not X? Oh, an update's available. That's nice. Oops. Shit. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I didn't X. I probably just copied. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. And then I'll find the data. Let's see, it's the bottom minus the top. Bottom minus top. Right? Oh well, yep, that works. All right, I know I tested a whole bunch of samples, but yeah, actually I will use a size count because they both need to be -1. So to that and then count. Oh. I'm going to do interval since I programmed it to use that. Okay. Oh, does this need to be aware? No, because it'll just start at the interval. So it doesn't need to be aware of anything. Oh, I can't read text. Whoops. Yeah, so we'll say that's fine. Yeah, yeah. Probably don't need to like call that out, but sure. Okay, so diff is done. Inverse diff should be not bad, right? Oh, was this what we were trying to do? I think we were trying to pull this out. We were trying to pull this out, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, really worried about my girlfriend. So what needs to happen? We just take the diff, and I guess the interval. Oh, maybe that should be as well. To do the diff, we need the history, I suppose, and the interval, which would be 1. And then, what do we write in here? Do I want count again? Do I simply just... Oh, I guess I can just do diff. What do I call this? Restore? Rest? Sure. Count 4. Actually, no, I'm not going to cheat. I'm going to be an actual programmer and think about this. So I'm going to do the opposite of this. And you have the diff in that, and then we have the history in that. So do I just add? Do I want to do interval? Do I need interval? Just take this plus this. I'll make another. Okay, there we go. So what will this be? Is this t minus 1? This is t. Not just t. Diff back. Okay, well, I mean, I guess if it's not B2, then it's B1. Oh yeah, that's what I originally thought. That's originally what I said, right? Nice. Well, that was probably the open. Oh, fuck. I think that's going to happen for all open. Nope. Nope. Okay. Do I need I to be ahead? So let's see, this is going to be 1, which history should already be t-1, right? Because history is just going to be the bars in our time series, I do believe. And then we get take diff. I think count is correct. Because diff is going to be 1 less because we don't have, because we have to, like, we can't go back from 0, we can't go back 1. Right, so what I'm thinking is, like, the return array is going to be this, and then, oh no, we do need array. Oh, okay. And then, okay. It's this, and then it should be, oh no, so it's like, what am I trying to say? Here, let me write it, test it, and then I'll explain it. It should be diff at I plus history also at I. And then results is just going to be at I. And then this is just going to be from 0, I think. Oh, well, it would help if we called the frickin' function. Okay, back. So this should give me train bars, right? Call it origin. Yeah, no, I'm changing the name. Oh, orange is just nothing. Oh, I don't think we returned shit. Maybe orange is a better name. Okay. So it does work. It's just off. Or it just doesn't have that piece of information. Oh, it should have that, shouldn't it? Because it's missing both the first and the last. I only expected it to be missing one of the two. So that's probably not right. Okay, well, I'm going to cheat. Oh, why does he do it a fancy way? Okay, when he calls this, he just goes through all of the difference, which is what we're doing. Oh, that's just to index it. Series is the history. Interesting. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why you just didn't put that all into the function. Okay, well, I can do that. I think. Well, in Python, what is negative? What is a negative indexer? Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. How long have, oh, you've been there for like 3 minutes. I'm so sorry. What is this saying? So the length minus I. So wait. So okay, so let's say the length is 4, right? Minus I, which would be 0. Whoops. That equals 4. So negative 4. Oh. No. Would be the 4th element. Oh, okay. So that's just a fancy way of saying that. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I wonder why it was like that. Because I just needed. Oh, I wonder if he does that because of the exact problem that I'm running into. Because if you start with, we start with t, and then we do t minus 1, and we store that into a new array over here, and we do it again, then we're not going to have the final one because there's nothing. Do you need to like shift it? Why do I have so much trouble doing this? Conceptually, I'm having the hardest time trying to figure this out. Okay. So right now, oh, I didn't notice that. Okay, that's really wrong. Because not only, because I expected not to get this number because we can't subtract anything in the past because we just don't have the data. But these numbers are the same, so the final solution, or the final, what do I not want to, oh geez, history, well then we're going to walk off this, we're going to walk off, that's going to cause a problem, yeah, right. Okay, well, let me, I guess, just copy the code, because I bet that's why they do this shenanigans. Whoops, don't do that. Bring it back. Is because if you index from the right, you'll be able to, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Oh, hey, there we go. girlfriend, yay. She is up. She's alive. She got a lot of sleep. Perfect, I'm less worried now. Oof. Man, being 16 hours apart is freaking rough. Okay, alright. So I is interval. So we're gonna go from the back, from the right side of the array for this history, and I think we're gonna do that so we can get to all the data correctly. So we're gonna go back for diff over here, I think, because that's correct, and then this just needs to be a negative. Oh, it would help if I was in insert mode. It needs to be negative. I is interval, and then I think we want to do length of history minus I. Should probably make that a variable. Hopefully, I don't think the O. All right, no, I did the exact same thing. Oh, well, duh. Because div, oh, I didn't fix that. Because div has, okay, well, maybe that's why it's wrong. Well, wait, why does the last div have 0? Should that not be my I minus interval? No, it should be my I minus interval. Let's just debug that, I guess. That's gonna be so much. Oh, before I do that, main. Oh, that's the wrong language. This is rough programming in C++ all day. And then coming back to Python. What was I doing? Oh yeah, printing the indexes, because whose number is it anyway? Oh, actually, you know what I should do? I could get fancy. Print the indexes, Tyler. Index by new line diff I. Okay, and then main. So the fancy thing that I'm doing is I'm going to do 0 to like 10 and just give it like the first 10 so we can better see the data. Okay. Alright, so index is 1, diff I is 0, 2, 1, 0, 2, 1, 8, 7. Okay, and then let me print the count. Print. This should be 9, right? Should be 9. Yeah, 9. Okay, and then we're only getting 3, 2, 4, 3, 5, 4, 6, 5, 7, 6, 8, 7. We need one more. So maybe we shouldn't be. Oh, because the count has that. Okay, so we need to do the length of the data. Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah, no. Yep, that's correct. Okay, and so before we had zeros, now we do not have zeros. Perfect. Okay, that's what I want. Hello, baby. Oh yeah, so for whatever reason, in my own cast, which you were viewing, I can't, I haven't figured out how to get that chat overlay over here. The plugin that I'm using, Caster Labs, only has Twitch and YouTube. I don't know where you're from, I assume Twitch. But yeah, I thought about making a plugin in it, but for Owncast, but I don't know how their chat system works. It is open source, so that might be a thing that I do. I don't know if I do that on stream. I don't know Java. I'd like to eventually, after I'm done with this like learning arc with AI, I would like to go back to game development, because that's where I'm more comfortable, and I think a lot of more people would have a little more value out of that. But for now, we're gonna keep going with doing all this stuff, because right now playing with the data is kind of fun. But hopefully it's not just me playing with data all the time. I'm actually gonna verify all of this on stream. Okay, so does this just work now? And that should also be 10. Oh, you know what? I should print what we're actually seeing in our tests. Okay, perfect. All right, 4-1. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think this all looks good. Yeah, this all looks good. 425, 358, 45, 358, 089, 964, 334, 446, 282, 401, 5. Yeah. And then it's, like I said, it's not, or it's not, or rather it's not getting this one because there's no data beyond that. I was looking at the wrong number. Okay. Okay, yep, that looks good. The first 10 look good. I don't know how much more we need. So cool, I got that done. Well, that took forever, shit. I guess not forever, but we are making progress. Look at that. Okay, so now we're going to scale and inverse scale. Those should probably be two different things. If I was in Jira, people would be mad at me. How do I want to scale this? I think I can just scale it with the difference to data. We're just going to give data to scale. I think that's it. I think we're just going to make assumptions with this until I need to do more stuff. We're just going to say that our scale and our inverse scale are always going to be -1 to 1, and then whatever the inverse is. But I think this will return. What all will this return? Okay, so for the scaling, this is, okay, yeah, that's right. This is why we wanted to pull this out, because we wanted to do this first so this wasn't so messy. So now we're just worrying about the scale. So we're just going to receive some data, we're going to find the min-max, and then we're just going to do that, and we're going to return that, and then we're going to do the inverse of that. So the only thing that the external program needs to know is the min-max, and then our inverse will need to get the data and then see what the min-max is, or we need to supply the min-max. And then this can all be done. We've already diffed it, so we just need the min b, I guess. Data, that column, and then max d, max data 0. Then we have data. So I'm basically just copying what we did down below. Right, and it's the difference between the two. Multiply by 2. And if you guys remember, so we find the min-max, and that's so we can scale it. And if we do just this part, then that scales it between 0 and 1. And then you have to multiply it by 2 and then subtract -1. I think, what's the actual formula? It is like, hold on, let me write this out. 2, and then it's x minus min, right? Min over, and then it's min, and then minus 1. And then so if you want, I think if you want to clamp it from A to B, B, oh no. If you want to clamp it from A to B, where A is the smaller number, B is the bigger number, B for big, then I think what you do is -1, 1. I think here you do, yeah, so I think it's just B, is it B plus? No, I think it's B minus A here, and it's X minus min over max. This doesn't change. Min, that is not, be smaller. Oh, I mean, that's one way. That's all way to do it. Min, and then I think you add A. I have dyslexia, hold on. B, okay. I don't want to say full-blown dyslexia, I just have, like, my, what teacher? I can't remember her name. My 5th grade teacher noticed that I had troubles writing my B's and my D's. I would get them mixed around all the time. And then she was like, hey, you can do this in your lab. Well, it's probably going to be mirrored for you because this is B for me. So that hurts. But yeah, it's going to be B. That didn't help. I don't know why I thought that would help. But anyway, if you do that in your lab, you can see like, oh, bed, B, D. Again, it's probably not relaying it correctly to the camera, but yeah, that's the formula. So this formula, right, or this like middle part is just if you want to scale it from 0 to 1, and then if you want to scale it from some number A and B, then this is the formula you use. And so if we plug that in, B, so 1 minus -1, you add, so that's 2, and then plus A, which is just -1. So that's what we do over here, is we end up multiplying by the 2 here, or yeah, here, and then we subtract 1 after we have calculated that inner part. Here we want to return data. Oh, should we copy this? Let's see how Python works, or yeah, let's see how Python works. Actually, that would have been a blunder too if I just returned min_d instead of min_d max_d. Main. What do you want? We want train diff. Okay, so scaled, scaled, scale, train diff. I think that's all we get. Oh, we get more stuff back over here. We know that this is the min price. Do I want min price? Probably. Okay. Oh, let's actually print that. Scaled. Do I want to know min max? Probably. I don't know why I didn't do semicolons there. Oh, I want that not on the same line. Not that it matters. So scaled, yeah, okay, so we can see here. Are those the same number though? Those might be the same diffed number. Ooh, why is this? Oh, how did we get this? I don't know how to get, oh, probably because they're smaller numbers. Oh, no. Hold on, if we go up far enough. No, it was always in that notation. Okay, that's fine though. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that number, and then where else is a negative? 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What? Those aren't even like the same. How? What? Am I doing this correctly? Oh, there's 1, 2. Those are pretty small. Not the exact number though. I might need to look at how this might be why it is fucking up. But I might need to learn how to remove, or how to other methods to stabilize the data. So we have to stabilize the data and to remove the seasonality and the what was the other word that they used? I'm just gonna look it up on the cheat. Stationary, cycles, trends. Yeah, so we want to remove trends, cycles, and seasonality between the data, which might be dumb for stock data, but they said most time series is non-stationary, especially stock. Stock and financial data, which this is. So the problem with this is that is that the diffs between these are very, very small. Would it be better if I multiplied them? What is a pip? I forgot what a pip was. Not pipeworks. Baby pips. No, I just want to know what a pip is. I can't remember. I think it's 4. Yeah, it's the 4th. So I'm thinking we might convert it to a percentage and point, which is a pip. This is 4x data, so this makes sense. This is how things are usually quoted. I want to do that to increase the magnitude of the difference. And we will need to remember to undo that as well. So I might, actually, let me just do it and not think about it. I'll just multiply it by 1,000, I believe. And then maybe that'll work better. Where's my functions at? There we go. Difference is fine. Do I want to do it at scaled? No, I think I'm going to do it at difference. Oh wow. It's already 8. Unreal. We're going to multiply 1,000. And then, before we do anything, there's diff divide by 1,000. Oops. That's a cool button. What is that? The hashtag? Shoot. Learn something new. What do I want to say? From pip to dollar? Well, base currency. I'm thinking maybe I should just do like a minced recurrent neural network training program just to kind of learn how to do it. That's kind of what I did with the other one. And also I think it would be a little better to do all of this, work out the kinks, and then adapt it to my data. But just because I don't think people are really interested in 4x data like I tend to be. We're doing this because the differences between these are like very small, like thousands, like tens of thousands of a dollar, I guess, or of a whole number. So I'm hoping that doing this will make the scaled more sensitive. But let's see. Let's just look at it. Okay, didn't fucking change a thing. So diff is now whole numbers, so maybe I'll be able to like look at this a little bit better, a little more with a little more scrutiny. Okay, so see, that's the weird part. Oh, that's the wrong one. No, that's the correct one. I'm gonna get water and stand up because I was supposed to do that. Okay, be 1 second, I'm gonna get water and I'm gonna get my watch to do the stand thing. Okay. Oh, let me get chat up. Okay. So what does it think 1 is? 1, 2.7, what was the other one? See, because those are giant numbers, like they should not, okay, maybe my scaled function is just wrong. Hold on, let me get scaled, train dip, yeah. Oh. That's right. I think that's the legacy. I think I just wanted. Haha. Okay. That's a lot better. That's a lot more reasonable. Here we go. Okay. Yep. 10 is the biggest number. -1. What is that? 1, 2, 3. Which is 2 above. Okay, -3.5. That better be close to, yep, that is. Okay, that's looking way better. Yeah. See, when you don't do dumb stuff, the computer does smart thing. Perfect. Look at that. All right. So let me get rid of the pip nonsense. I don't think that mattered. Like that. Okay, and also let's check the minute. Oh yeah, I even got those back. So let's see, what was it before? Actually, hold on, sorry. Yeah, so this is the same. Honestly, scaling it up makes it easier to read. Maybe you could just do that. Do that when I print it. Man, this file has a lot of code. I should have just made 2 files. I might do that off stream. Make 2 files. One that has the old deep learning neural network, and then one with just all the RNN stuff. I wanted it here just so I could like copy it without having to like go through my Git log and like reading all the code and like dealing with that stuff. But I guess if I have it in different files, then it would be easy to read, or easier to read. Okay. Cool. And then I also want to look up here because our minute on max seems to be this. I'm just gonna screen grab this. I love the chiptune stuff. Oh, yeah, see, okay, yep, that's why it was messed up. Because that's not what it should have been. Okay, I even saw that too. That's why you made all these lines, is because I was like, oh man, all these numbers are getting in the way of my other numbers. Not even realizing that, like, those were the wrong numbers. Like, we should not have been getting something in that form. Yeah, those do look the biggest. Oh, so like, I would do that if I wanted to do it per feature. So yeah, right now, with this problem, we have 4 features. We have the price data, so it's open, high, low, close. We don't use volume. I should delete the volume, but whatever. That could be another feature. That could be the 5th feature. But right now, all of these are in the same units, so I don't scale them independently. I just do them all in one go, or all in. I treat them all the same. I scale them all the same. I would scale volume independently of the price if I had volume, or if I added volume. I do have the volume data, I don't care about it right now. We'll add that later. But yeah, I don't know, like statistically from like a AI model data science perspective, I don't know if treating these as, like scaling these as separate things would be better or worse. But that is something we could do, and then so we wouldn't. Actually, I was close to. I could jump to the function. What was that difference? Or scale? What was talking about scaling? Yeah. So what we could do is I had 0 here, which was so data looks like the shape of data looks like whatever the length is, right? Which was like 18,000 or like 17,080 or something like that. And then it's the 4 components: is high, open, medium, low. So we would go back to, because how this works naked is it basically just flattens it essentially and just actually truly goes through each column of each row and just tries to get the absolute minimum and the absolute maximum. But we can use that function that was wrong up here before I fixed it. So this found, like feature wise, this found the minimum, and the feature wise this found the maximum. So if I applied it to this set, which honestly is probably this, because if you notice, like within each column there's only one maximum 1 and then one maximum or one minimum -1 per column, which is correct. Gosh, these are really hard to read when they're like, when I have like words. I should make a new line there, but anyway, like you get the picture. And so that's great if I wanted to do per feature scaling, which I guess I could have. Doesn't really matter. I don't know. I'm torn. Let's do this for now. I think it might be easier. Well, I don't know. Whoops. What do we need here? We just need min. So now we're just going to do the opposite. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I wanted to check. I wanted to see if this modified what we what we put in, like if this passed a copy, or if this passed like a reference or a pointer, like behind the scenes. So main, oh, I need to stop. I only said I was going to do this for an hour. So train div, yeah. So let's see if that actually got modified as well. Okay, so it did. Okay. So that's fine. I just want to just need to decide if that's the side effect I want. Which I'm thinking I don't. I think I need div. Well, I mean, yeah, no, we're gonna, because that's what we ran into trouble. Oh, I like how this just works too. That's cool. Oh, maybe I didn't run. No, I saved and ran. I don't know about works, but it just didn't do anything. But it was valid code. It was interesting. Scaled. Now I have to, in here, we're gonna No, I wanted you to do it. Whoops. Okay, now that should return. Fuck? Nani the what? Okay, so does NumPy have a copy? Documentation, search the docs, copy an array. Don't copy that floppy. Don't copy that floppy. Oh, that's probably faster than me. Why? Oh yeah, no, that's correct. Wait, did I just read that wrong? I didn't read that wrong, right? That was, okay, yeah, that was actually scaled. Okay, cool. So train drift is preserved, and we are getting scaled back. Now let's write the inverse scale, and I think that is fine. Orch. MP copy again, data. Then gonna do the scaled. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. So I reviewed the, oh, I want to do the opposite operations. So I reviewed the scaling code and the formula. Instead of supplying a min and a max, so -1, I'm just going to assume in my program, until I need it, I'm just going to assume that I just want -1, -1, just because I don't think I'm going to use any other neural network type. So I think that's fine. Multiply max d min d. I don't know how much this would matter, but I guess you could do one less operation by just storing the difference, because you don't actually need max raw, you just need it for this calculation. So you might be able to just calculate this once, store the difference, and then just pass that along. But it probably isn't gonna actually save too much, if anything at all. And then, oh no. Sure, that works. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so that was just to double check. I don't actually want to print that off. And then I guess this diff. I'll just call it org. Scale, and what does this mean? This means data, min, price, max, price. Yeah, and then print f. So this should be the diff data. I guess if we want to be fancy. Yeah, so that should be the diff data. So then I guess I don't know what org. Okay. Delete that, and then I guess print it. But we're gonna use org instead. Listen, it's late. My naming convention is not good. Okay, I need to wrap up. So this is probably going to be it, which I think is pretty good, because we basically just broke out what we were doing. Where is that? Here. So in the prepare training data and the prepare testing data, we broke what we were doing in there out into modular or more modular pieces with more flexibility. So that's good. And we did that because we ended up needing more data to, well, A, we were doing it, or I was doing it in a dumb order. And then B, we needed more data to actually fully go back. We were able to fully go back, but that was within, I was doing all of that within that the prepared data function. I wasn't doing that outside. So as soon as I had to do it outside of that function, it became really hard, and I needed more data that I wasn't keeping track of. But now I'm keeping track of it. So that's nice. Let me test this to make sure that we're actually back. Snag these numbers. Oh, I guess I get the. Yeah, do that. Why? Why did you do it this way though? Just move you over. Oh, sweet. No, I just want to like move you over. Ugh. Ugh. That's a cheap way of doing it, I guess. Ugh. Ugh. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, you're not supposed to be there. No. Okay. That's weird. Man, I don't want to delete all of these. Ugh, okay. Which one did I copy? Shit. Is that orange? Oh, this is train. Probably should not have it in this order. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I'm just looking to move these over. Move these over. That one. This one. These guys. Or guyettes. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 17. I assume that's 10. Selected 10 rows. Perfect. Selected 9 rows. Perfect. Okay, so that one isn't here. Alright. 3, 1, 7. 4, 12, 48, 18, 52, 27. Yep. Okay, yeah, we can go back and forth, it looks like, with the small sample size. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Yep. Cool, all right. So let's see, I guess next time, what else do I need to do? I need to put it into a inverse scale. How do I, whoops. So we did the scale. Oh, inverse scale is over here. So we did that. So I guess the only thing that we didn't do is we didn't split data into the time series problem. Am I spelling series correctly? It doesn't look right. Anyway, a little bit over, but it's okay. Okay, so I think next time I'm going to split this into the time series problem, which shouldn't be too bad because it's going to be just column 1 is going to be our t minus 1, so index 0, 1, 2, 3, and then our t is going to be the expected output, which is t, which is going to be 1, 2, 3. So 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, That's hard to do. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. We have a lot more modular pieces, building blocks. And yeah, I actually verified the data, well, a small subset of the data. So I'm feeling a lot better about that. Still unsure if we should scale on scale per feature or and do the whole thing. I guess I'll test with just test it how it is now, and then we'll go to per feature if that's something that I want to do. But yeah, next time I think it's just going to be the time series problem and then getting back to training the neural network. But yeah, that's it. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow or not. Undecided. Follow me on the socials, interact with the websites, wherever it is, wherever you're viewing. And yeah, I'll let you know. So tomorrow, undecided, might just hang out and relax. Saturday, I have some stuff that I need to do, but maybe in the afternoon. Sunday, I'll try to stream in the morning. And then next week, I'm kind of unsure, but just because of the holidays and I need to get prepared. I need to clean the apartment before I leave. But yeah, okay, I'm ending the stream for reals this time. Tune in next time. We will get the data back into a supervised learning problem, which shouldn't, I don't want to jinx it, but shouldn't take too long, and then we'll get back to figuring out why the LSTM isn't learning in our training session or during our training loop. Hopefully that'll give me a little more time to read more on the LSTM to figure out exactly what needs to be done. But yeah, I'll worry about that tomorrow. So good night, y'all. See you next time.